usual road, white as a sword, the rice to grow, the field to plow, looking out every day. It's rainy or sunny, to know if tomorrow we live or we'll die, and one day say enough and go away. Ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao. Bye my love, bye my love, bye my love, bye. Going far away, looking for another world. Say goodbye to all, I'm living with a dream. And then thousand roads, as grey as a smoke, in a world of lights, feeling nobody, sleeping 100 years in only one day, from the car in the field to the planet, the sky, a feeling lonely, I wait to come back to you. Ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao. Wadan ya habib, wadan ya habib, wadan ya habib, wadan. All away to nothing in a world that knows everything and not have a penny to come back. Ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao. Wadan ya habib, wadan ya habib, wadan ya habib, wadan. Mon amour, mon amour, mon amour, au revoir. Ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao amore, ciao. Thank you for your attention. We are in Planet Glee, and Jennifer Glee is here. She was filming, and so we will have a very nice video. And so now Jennifer will take her place here and is a revolution. And thank you so much. It's a splendid Jennifer Glee, so we can.
Encore!
Okay,
Encore!
please. Ok, perfect.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Qu'est-ce qu'on dit? C'est une performance très nouvelle d'une chanson nouvelle. Et moi, je suis très heureuse d'être ici avec Camperico Fadal. Alors, peut-être nous pouvons parler de cette chanson et l'histoire de ça. Alors, ok, so c'est toi et moi.
Oui. So thank you first to be your guest. And I know that you love a lot Je suis malade de Dalida. And of course, we speak about the story of Luigi Tenco and Dalida that was not a suicide means of Luigi Tenco, but unfortunately he was killed during the festival of the Song of Sanremo. And so why the song Ciao Amore Ciao that I just sang in a rap way was about, as all you know, about because I make in English, about immigration, about the manipulation of minds from the modern world, and so was immediately eliminated. And before the festival, so Dalida said, no, I will not participate to, of course, to the festival. So they put again the song in, and when Tenco and Dalida, Tenco was a great composer, great singer, but Dalida, of course, is a legend, and when she sang the song was an ovation, but was eliminated, so something very wrong. So why to lie? He was killed. Was not a suicide. Change the story. And Dalida, I was a friend of Dalida, and never, of course, I spoke about this tragedy because the wound inside to her heart was forever. So we was a spiritual friendship with Dalida, and she. After this tragedy, she sang her grief forever. And her success grew and grew, but the grief was still there.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
Federico. How much longer after this song and this incident at Sanremo, how much longer did Dalida live?
So this episode happened in 1967, and she committed suicide on 1986. So 20 years after.
Okay.
And because, the success, applause, ovation, but ever that grief was inside to her. So means success means also money, etc. But she was not interested anymore, even to her life, and she wrote a message to everybody. Excusez-moi, mais je ne peux, I can't, finished. So it was 20 years after. 20 years after. Of course, she tried to, and until now, after 50 years, the subject is on. And so this, why the subject is on? Because people insist to say it's a matter of suicide, or because of Luigi Tenco. It was not. Of course, not possible to commit a suicide because a song could be eliminated. Of course, and yes, it was and they killed him during the festival too. So it was a little bit means because they want to that everybody can sing because the song, but nobody can kill themselves because a song beautiful, etc., was eliminated. So this, but anyway, Anyway, the legend of Luigi Tenco, for artistic, of course, reasons, and also, unfortunately, for this episode, and the legend of Dalida is immortal. Dalida is extremely famous until now in Egypt, in the Arab world, of course, extremely famous in France, where she got an immense, unbelievable success.
Et toi aussi, je crois, parce que, and you also, I mean, you are also famous in France, number 21
Not
singer.
like Dalida, but...
Well, I mean, come on. So, I mean, that's why, you know, France has to show some love on this one, I think. And it's but it's c'est mon opinion, no?
Oui.
Alors, I want to ask you. Oh, whoopsie. There you are. Now, this is your song, the one that you are singing now, that you just sang, is your song. So this is really...
Is a song of Luigi Tenco, of course, that to homage Luigi Tenco, to homage Dalida, to homage you, I little bit adapt to the real story. So I put in English, but I little bit change some words that are very close to the original, of course, and this is the situation.
Yeah, but how did you come to interpret this song? In with the beat that you've got going, which is really cool, and I really like it, and so in a second, okay, I really like what you've done with the song, and
thank you.
A lot. I love your voice, and so.
Was a courageous thing because, you know, I sang without any effect. So this is a big risk, but just to be spontaneous sometime, you know, we don't need too much effort. Of course, we need a lot of effort about the voice, audio, etc. But sometimes no, because also I love your TV program, Planet Glee, that is a spontaneous program. It's like
Yes.
you. And so could be a discrepancy to think with effect, etc. So and thank you so much to give me this possibility.
Oh, it's it's my honor, and also I feel like you know, I've been kind of encouraging you to sing a new song, and I'm really glad that you did it. And
thank you. In fact, it was your suggestion because I sang many times, but because I am a maybe personage of theater and cinema and movies, and so I put in the angle too much the matter of saying. And anyway, I like to announce that I will write very soon a monologue about the legend Dalida that could be called, means entitled, Dalida Talking with a Soul. So will be a monologue without any music, just maybe soul with soul. So many documentary was done. Pardon?
I'm sorry to interrupt. That's fascinating.
Oh, thank you. Many documentary was done about Dalida, 2 films, but I don't think the films could reach the charisma, the level of Dalida. And the documentary, yes, but a monologue will be another way to homage Dalida.
You Now, Federico, I'm going to ask you a question that maybe I don't know if you know the answer to, because I saw the 2017 film about Dalida, and they never show her writing music. Do you know, did she compose on, like Luigi Tenco, we see playing the piano. What was, do you know what Dalida's instrument was, or how she composed those songs?
Dalida, I knew that she wrote a text for some song.
First,
Of course, I don't think she never liked to compose any music for songs.
I see.
So she chose a very nice repertoire and sure, it was an exchange of ideas between Dalida and the composers, plural.
Got it.
You know, to adjust the topic. And anyway, she was an immense artist. As you said, she sang with by her soul, her body, her brain. So every song she sang was completely a film. A film, a song by Dalida was an entire film. So this is so it is possible to see in YouTube. Fortunately, YouTube there are a lot of now video about Dalida, and every video is amazing. It's perfect because she was extremely professional.
I one of my favorites is Hello Ya Baladi.
Oh,
I
this
like
is
that
a
one.
symbol
I
of
like
Egypt.
sorry,
Helwa
what did you
ya
say?
baladi.
Can you sing a little bit of the Arabic?
كلمة حلوة كلمتين حلوة يا بلدي.
I love that melody.
This is that means my sweet country is amazing and is very very famous in Egypt, especially, and in Arab world and everywhere in France too, of course. And she is immortal. She's famous in Egypt, Arab world, in France, in Europe, in Latin America, as she was beyond her death. So.
And you are too, you know. I mean, you're always so humble, which is like, you know, because you.
I try to be to the service to the audience.
Oh yes, the artist as servant. I mean, it's like, yeah, that's a very interesting way to say it. You know, I really like that, and how would you say that in Italian? Because we never hear you speak Italian on Planet Glee.
So, what do you want to say? I like that.
Or
In Italian, no, another sentence maybe, sure.
Je veux servir l'audience.
Ah, yes. Io sono al servizio del pubblico. Io sono al servizio del pubblico. This is in Italian. And in Arabic is I can translate like أنا أحب الجمهور. I love the audience. And in Francais, you can say that.
You can say it too, of course.
So this is And so many events going on about Dalida, and I hope to participate soon to some big event in Egypt too.
Cool.
And so we could keep inform all of you, your audience, and also in a Count Vardal TV
Yes,
show.
me.
And so it's okay because art is a food of the soul, is a food for everybody, is food art, you know, is healthy, is health, you know. So art is the winner against some, of course, negativity, because art is something that came from the soul and from the universe.
So true. And you know, we only have this is a live show. Planically as always.
That's why I am emotional. Also, my career is so long, but I was emotional because the subject, the topic.
Yes, and we have so very few seconds to go. How would you like to end this live show right now?
I say thank you to all of you. Thank you to you to be your guest,
merci.
and a lot of love to Dalida, Luigi Tenco, to Egypt, to France, to all the world. This I could be my conclusion.
Y besitos para todos.
Yes. Busa kebira giddan. Molti baci, and thank you again.
Oh, thank you, Federico, and thank you for singing your new song. Yes.